What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Momani's channel. I have a special guest star today.
Hi guys.
So if you guys follow the whole family, you guys know Brittany's a Murillo twin. She's actually my niece and we roommate together. So we haven't done a video in a very long time, huh, Britt?
Me and her have personally never done a cooking video.
Yeah.
We normally do the cheese in the videos.
Yeah, our cheese in the videos are very good. If you guys haven't checked them out, check them out. So I'm so excited for this recipe, you guys. I try to get it in as soon as I could. So I'm gonna try to drop this video before Thanksgiving because today's recipe we are making
homemade mac and cheese.
And you guys, so this recipe is so bomb and I was so excited when Brittany got this recipe. So Britt, where did you get this recipe from?
I actually got this recipe from one of my co-workers when I used to work at Metro PCS. She is from South Carolina, so it's legit, you guys, to the core.
What's your co-worker's name?
Her name is Kia.
Shout out to Kia for giving us this recipe. Thank you, Kia. I was so excited, you guys, when Britt came home with this recipe. Just because growing up, my mom's from Mexico, so obviously like a lot of Mexican parents don't know how to make homemade mac and cheese. So we grew up like on the Kraft mac and cheese, which isn't like great. Like,
dude, now that we've had this, to me it's like nasty.
Yeah, like now I see why so many people talk shit on it, because it's like, dude, like it's disgusting, like, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing compared to homemade mac and cheese. So I can't wait to show you guys this recipe. So let me show you guys what we're gonna need. You will need large macaroni. You will need a block of sharp cheddar cheese, mustard, medium cheddar cheese. This is the shredded one. So I just want to clarify, you want to make sure you get the medium cheddar cheese shredded and the sharp cheddar cheese in the block. Please do not get the sharp cheddar cheese in the shredded. Make sure you get it in the block. You will need milk, 2 eggs, garlic salt, black pepper, my all-time fave, Lawry's, and butter. We are using real butter, you guys, all right? And don't mind my fingers. I'm getting my nails done today, bitches, so don't give me a hard time about it. All right, guys, so I already have my pot boiling. I put the cap just so it boils faster. So now we are about to add the macaroni. We are also going to add salt to the boiling water, and we're gonna add a little bit of oil. So now we're just gonna add salt to the water. There's a lot of water, so I'm gonna put about that much. And then I'm going to add a little bit of oil. And we put just a little bit of oil just so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And now we're gonna add the macaroni. And then I'm gonna just stir it around a little bit just to make sure nothing gets stuck to the bottom. And make sure you guys preheat the oven at 350. I barely turned mine on right now, so it says 100. So make sure you preheat it to 350. All right, guys, so while the macaroni is boiling and you are preheating the oven, we are going to start prepping for the rest of our mac and cheese recipe. So me and Britt set up shop over here. All right, what are we doing next, Britt?
So now we're going to be prepping, like Mo said, we're going to be getting all the ingredients together that we are going to be putting in the actual mac and cheese. So this is actually like the fun part right here.
Okay, guys, so this block is about 2 pounds. So Britt said we don't need the whole 2 pounds, so I'm just guesstimating like half of it. So 1/2 should be 1 pound.
So what I normally do is I'll do this. This is like my method. So I'll gather them up like probably about 1 centimeter or 1/2 inch. I don't know if that's accurate, so.
We're guesstimating. I la tantean, guys.
Yeah. Let's just say 1/2 inch, guys, because it's about there. And you guys make sure you guys use a very sharp knife because, okay, so next what I do is I get like 3 or 4 like this. I gather them up. And what I'll do is I'll start to cut this way. And I mean, I feel like the smaller the better, just because the cheese will melt better, because if they are in chunky big blocks, it's gonna take forever for the cheese to melt, and then at that point you don't want your mac and cheese to burn in the oven. So the skinnier the better. So then once I do this part, I turn them all over. I feel like I'm already a pro because I make this so often. So you guys are probably gonna be like, whoa. But after that, I turn them over, and then this is gonna be the little tiny blocks. There we go. So this is how tiny it is, like that.
Alright guys, so now our macaroni is cooked, so now we're gonna strain it. Don't make fun of my Christmas mittens. Britt is in the holiday spirit already, so.
Yes, I am, of course.
Alright, so let's strain it. We're throwing out all the water?
Yeah, all of it. I've never seen one with that much noodles.
I think it's because it's so good.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to throw in our macaroni back in the pan after we drain it. But we're not going to use all the macaroni because it's like way too much. I got the big bag. I probably should have got the regular one. But oh wow. Alright guys, so we used about half of the bag. Okay, so we have 4 tablespoons of butter that we're gonna throw in.
And then I normally cut it up, you know, just so it's everywhere. Okay. You want to grab a spoon, and then just right now, since the macaroni is very, very hot, it will melt. And as soon as you throw in your butter, you can also throw in your cheese as well, so everything can get melted together. Like the cheese will melt, and then the butter will melt as well. And then like all you want to concentrate on is just stirring. You're gonna stir for probably like the next 4 minutes or 3 minutes. Like this is just literally gonna consist of stirring, 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 stirring.
Man, this smells good already.
It smells really, really good. So we're not gonna be throwing in the full bag, you guys. We're probably gonna throw in a little bit more than half of the cheese. So you can kind of like just
guesstimate.
Yeah, guesstimate. And so you want to do all this as soon as you take the mac out of it from being boiled.
Cause this is gonna melt it, right?
Yeah,
that's why you want to do it hot.
Yes, this is gonna be melting it. So you just want to just keep doing it.
We also use the same pot, so it's a little warm, so it's gonna help melt the cheese too.
Yeah, exactly. And then plus less cleaning. You don't have to keep getting out so many bowls, you know.
We're gonna throw more cheese in.
Yeah, you want to do everything like in little parts.
So little by little.
Yeah, just because if you throw everything at once, you'll have a big blob of just melted cheese. So everything has to be, and even if it's not all the way melted, that's fine, because we're gonna stick it in the oven. So it doesn't even need to really be like melted. This much, see, we used a little bit more than half the bag for this part. We're gonna be coming back and using this later. So lots of cheese is used for this recipe. And if you guys would like, you guys can also like use your guys' own blends. I know some people like to use like a mix, the cheddar with Monterey, but I personally like this combo. And like Mo said, you do have to use medium cheddar shredded cheese and not sharp shredded cheese, because I've noticed that the sharp cheddar cheese, the shredded one, will not melt as good as this one. Since we don't want to cook our eggs, what we do next is we are going to be throwing in a little bit of milk. I always guesstimate how Mo would say it, but I want to say you don't add that much. It's just so it's not so dry. your macaroni. So I don't know if you guys would like to see. I want to see probably like that much.
Okay, just a little splash.
Yeah, just like splash, you know. So then we're gonna mix this in because we've already we want to get our mac and cheese a little bit cooler now, because we will be throwing in the eggs. And if you throw in the eggs as soon as like the mac and cheese is really hot, you will cook your eggs in here, so you don't want to do that. So you're gonna be throwing in your cold milk. It's becoming a little bit more creamy. So next, I have my 2 eggs. I'm gonna whisk them in a bowl. Make sure that's very mixed up. And then I will be throwing this into our mac and cheese. And you're gonna be stirring this. You're probably gonna just do a bunch of stirring when it comes to this recipe. Like stir, stir, stir.
This is a good workout, huh?
Yeah, everything has to be blended correctly. Like.
So this is basically just to soften up the cheese, not melt it.
Yeah, it's just to soften it up.
Okay, got it.
Alright, so next ingredient is gonna be the mustard. It sounds crazy, you guys, and I was like about when I found out I had mustard in it. And I actually tried it without the mustard, guys, because my coworker had told me it's fine if you don't like mustard, you don't have to do it, but I'm telling you, like, that's the ingredient. So I tried it, you guys, and it didn't come out right, because I had made it with it the first time, and the first time it was good. Second time I tried it without, and it's nothing like adding the mustard. So this is the very important part, you guys. This recipe has 2 spoons of mustard. If you guys want to try it out with 1 spoon first, you guys can, but I always do 2 tablespoons of mustard.
You know what's funny? I'm actually not a fan of mustard, but I add it to a couple of my recipes because it does give it like extra taste.
Yeah, and you know what? Mustard, I feel like, is a key ingredient to a lot of recipes. Like even when you marinate meat.
Yeah, you're right.
Or like ribs and all that, you have to marinate it with mustard. Like I don't know why mustard.
It just brings like all the flavors together.
Yeah, like I don't know who made that one up, but that one was a smart choice. So we're gonna start stirring this together again. Okay, and lastly, it's all about the seasonings. So we're gonna go in and throw Lorry's. Be careful with the Lorry's, you guys don't need a heavy hand with this at all, because a lot of people, and it's even happened to me, you think you need a lot because it's such a big amount, but you really don't, because it's already kind of salty from adding salt to the noodles and stuff. So you literally only need.
And cheese itself already like it's kind of like salty a little bit.
Yeah, so you literally only need like that
just
much.
a little sprinkle.
Yeah, it just gives it like, you know.
So just add as you go, guys.
Yeah, and then also a little bit of garlic salt too. And then next, the pepper. Like that. And then we're gonna stir all this together again.
Back to the stirring.
Now we can put it in the pan.
Okay.
And you guys don't need to like layer it with butter and none of that. You just
throw it in.
Yeah, you just throw it in. So we're gonna be putting this into our glass pan.
Whoa, it's a little heavy. Here, let me move this.
Yeah.
Giving me anxiety. Final destination shit.
I know, right? And you guys want to make sure you guys fill it up. And guys, also if you guys feel like your mac and cheese is kind of like dry and not that creamy, you guys can add more milk as you go, you know? So you guys can
just even it out.
Yeah. So next, we're gonna come back and get the rest of the cheese, and we are gonna we're gonna do a layer on the top of cheese.
Ooh, I like it.
Yes, we love cheese, you guys. What's mac and cheese without too much cheese? You know, there's no such thing. And I feel like this is the right amount. It's always the right amount of cheese. So then once we're done with that, we're gonna go back with the Lorry's, and I just like to coat 1 layer of Lorry's on top. I grab a foil sheet of paper and I cover the top. I leave it in about 15 minutes. You guys can, as soon as it's like already melted, it's done. but I like my cheese on top to be a little bit, like not crunchy.
But like a little baked?
Yeah, baked. I like it overly baked on the top because when you get to the bottom, it's the perfect amount. So I like the top part a little bit like overly baked. So then we can put it in there right now.
Okay, with our little Christmas
In the holiday spirit. So then we're gonna put this in the oven. So you guys can kind of tell when it's done because the top will just be very cheesy and creamy, or if it's already like super baked, you guys can tell because the color will be brown. And if you get a spoon, it will kind of be like crunchy from the top. So that's how I can tell.
Got it. All right, so it's time to take out our mac and cheese.
Yes.
Let's check it out.
So,
ooh, look at that. All right, guys, this is the finished product. Oh my god, it looks so fucking bomb. Imagine pulling up to Thanksgiving to your suegra's house with real mac and cheese, not no craft cheese, homemade mac and cheese.
So as I was saying, you guys, I like the top part really crispy, and you can tell because if you hear it, it's very like, you know, crunchy at the top. I've seen a lot of mac and cheese that are very milky and like very like watery. I don't really like mine's really watery. I like mine's just cheesy. So like, this is how it is, you guys.
Oh yes, baby girl.
It's so bomb. I cannot wait to eat this. This is the perfect mac and cheese recipe, you guys, especially for Thanksgiving. We make this on a daily basis here at home. Like, this is not just a once a year thing.
Okay, so you guys know what time it is. It's for all my freaks. Alright, so Britt, do you know what time it is?
The fetish bite.
So this is the fetish bite, you guys. So let me show you guys what mine looks like. I even got the little Britt's already trying to go in. Let me stop
I know,
talking.
I'm like, I'm hungry. Oh my god.
Right, let's see.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Everything's melted and blended together.
Fucking bomb, you guys. Oh my god.
JJ, come do a little fetish bite.
Okay. You want to join our fetish bite, JJ?
Look.
Show the camera. Show the camera how good this bite is.
He's been dying to eat. JJ loves the mac and cheese. You like it? It's bomb?
Jaden's that kid who comes and like starts poking at all the food while you're cooking, so.
Every 10 minutes, he's always asking Vicky.
Alright guys, and that completes today's video. Let us know if you guys liked our collab. Let us know what other videos you guys would like to see me and Britt do together.
Yes.
Let us know if you guys maybe add something different to your mac and cheese. Maybe you add something a little extra. Let us know. We love exploring new recipes.
I had so much fun at making this video with Mo. I would love to be a guest in the next video. So you guys let us know down below what you guys would like to see. Even if it doesn't have nothing to do with cooking, we could do something else. So just let us know in the comments down below. And
yeah, and me and Britt actually roommate together.
Yes.
So you guys,
we're always together in the same house.
Yeah, so that'll help you guys kind of give us more ideas.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, also I'm wearing my faja from Esencia. This is the only faja that I will stay loyal to wearing every day, because I know a lot of people are not big fans of wearing fajas every day. This one is so comfy, and it still does a job of getting me snatched. This is a full body one, so I'll put it in the description box with my discount code MOMONEY in case you guys are interested. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching Mo Money's channel.